Hey, Sandra, just wanted to check in. It was Will Zanders, of course. But no, I got your text message yesterday. Was absolutely fantastic. I want to thank you for reaching out. Really, really good stuff. And like I said before, we really, at some point, when you have a certain level of success, something just clicks in your head in this industry where you really just want to see your friends and family win. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter what company. There are a lot of great companies in the industry. Some companies will make it maybe a little bit easier to win than others. It's kind of like being on a New England Patriots football team will make it easier for you to win a championship than it would the Cleveland Browns, but the Cleveland Browns still got a chance. So all the companies have, ups and downs and pros and cons. But I wanted to reach out with this short, quick video because there's just a little bit of training and info that I wanted to give you that I don't know if you've maybe gotten it already from somewhere else, but based on results, I don't know. But I wanted to make sure that you got it, from me so that you have it, because I think that it can help you grow your business where you're at with your current deal, your current company, and also help other people that may be on your team that may be struggling and not know why they're struggling. I don't want to see people with any company going to these events, spending all this money, and they're looking on stage going, hey, these people are all winning, and I've been here for 6 years, and I still haven't the needle on my business, the needle's not moving at all. I don't want people to think it's necessarily their fault. A lot of times it's not, but a lot of times the people who are winning don't even know why they're winning, so they really can't teach it. But they got to say something, right? I mean, they can't just say nothing, right? So what I find is that in network marketing, about 80 to 90% of network marketers are not even in the industry after 5 years. And that's a pretty devastating fact, but it's true. What I also find is that depending on the company you're with, the organization, 70, 80%, sometimes 90% of people in a particular team organization is gone within the first 90 days. They may not have officially left yet, but mentally have already checked out, either out of the industry, looking at other opportunities, not building, not worried about plugging in, maybe use a product once or twice more, but they're done. Within 90 days, they've already quit. There's a lot of different reasons for that. But what I find is it comes down to 6 categories. We'll cover them very briefly. It's 4 core beliefs that you have to have in network marketing and 2 fears that all network marketers, I think, have when they come into the industry. Kind of like a baby, when a baby's born, they have the fear of loud sounds and the fear of falling. That's the only fears babies have. Every other fear is learned. In network marketing, network marketers have a fear of failure and a fear of rejection. All other fears are learned. So if you can help your network marketers, your new network marketers, or even yourself overcome hey, that's random. Hello. Overcome the fear of rejection, the fear of failure. That's 2 out of the 6 things that you need to alleviate for them to be able to have the confidence to take the proper action to win. Because without confidence, your prospects know deep down that you can't get them to the promised land. So why would they join you? See, people have confidence in some of the products or some of the services because the testimonies and stuff like that. When it comes down to the business opportunity, people are very, very hesitant to share it. They have loyalty for the products, but not for the business opportunity because they just don't believe in it. And that's tough. So we want to talk about the 4 core beliefs that you have to have in those 2 fears, fear of failure and fear of rejection. The 4 core beliefs that you have to have in network marketing to win are going to be belief in the business model or the industry, belief in the industry of network marketing, belief in the business model, same thing. You don't have to think that all these companies are great, but you got to believe that the network marketing business model is solid, and that the checks cash, and that this is something that the world needs because it's affordable, barrier-free entrepreneurship. You got to understand that. Another thing that you want to have is belief in your company. You have to have a deep down belief in your company, and that includes the corporate staff, that includes the training and methodologies, your team, that includes the compensation plan. Okay, you got to really believe in it, because if you don't believe in it and you talk about it, people will always tell you stuff like, oh, I really want to join, but I need to think about it. When they say that, they're picking up on your subconscious lack of belief that you may not even know you have, that this company is a winning opportunity. It is the deal that can get you the financial freedom that everybody's talking about. See, I feel that way about my company. I believe it for myself and others. So it's easy for me to sponsor another 100 people, just like I did last year. I sponsored 100 people. I'm going to sponsor probably 200 this year because my belief is through the roof. Because I know what the checks look like, and I know the owner like this. I know the CEO like this. I know my upline like this. We're close. My belief is there. I've seen their homes. I've seen the lifestyles. I've seen the changes in my own life and my check. So my belief is at a different level. I need your belief to be at a certain level with your company, or else it's going to be hard for you. It'll be a lot harder. Not that you can't win, but it'll be tough. You have to know deep down when we talk about you have belief in the business model, a real true belief in the company on all levels. When you have that, you will know that you are not doing something to people. You're doing something for people. Okay, you'll know that. The third belief that you got to have is belief in the product or service. So belief in your product, you got that. I know you got it. All of us do. Nobody debates that. You got to have, but that's only one out of the four beliefs. A lot of companies, believe it or not, they don't even really believe in their product or their service. Those companies don't last long at all. I got a ton of stories about that type of foolishness, but that's typically not an issue for people with your company. The next thing that you got to have is belief in yourself. You got to know that even if you've been successful in all areas of life, in business, banking, parenting, spousal, spiritual growth, you can be successful in every other part of your life. Okay, I know those people that are great, world-renowned chefs, college professors, bankers, presidents, CEOs, but when it comes to network marketing, they lack belief in themselves. If you lack belief in yourself in network marketing, it is going to, the fear of failure and fear of rejection become even more vicious than they normally are, because you're used to winning. You're used to things kind of falling in your lap because you're good at kind of what you've done for all this time. But when you come into this $200 billion industry, I mean, you're dealing with that type of money, it's going to be very competitive. But people just don't think that you have to have the skills to be superior and the mindsets to be superior and the systems to run this like a business. People just think, oh, it's like a golden lottery ticket. I sign up, the right people will join or not join. I'm in the right place. I'll make them up. You know better. I know better. But a lot of times we get so caught up in the emotion, not the logic. We get caught up in the emotion of it that we just don't win. And we don't do the things logically that we need to do. So that's what you got to have. And you need to have that internal discussion with yourself and with people on your team. You got to have a belief in this industry, like the business model of network marketing, the way it works. You got to have belief in your company, belief in your product or service, and you got to have belief in yourself. If you're hurting in any one of those areas, I typically find it's belief in themselves. And we have some things with our team, some processes that we do mentally, some trainings and exercises that we do to build your belief in yourself. I just got off a Facebook Live that I was doing to help some people have belief in themselves. And I'll send you some testimonies of that so you can see how powerful it was for them to have this new belief in themselves, right? It was fun to do for me. Very, very fun. It's worth it. So there's that part. So now we address the fear of failure and fear of rejection. The fear of rejection, that's just something that I find just goes away with time and making it to events. Also, it comes with success. The more success you get, you realize that all those no's actually were worth money. Okay, so fear of rejection is not something that we can really alleviate instantly. However, I do recommend, we have a leads package. It's 330 business opportunity seeker leads. It's $50, 50 PV. People are totally active with that. People with other companies are buying these leads packages. They come with text message scripts, and texting or calling or emailing 330 people in a month with one of our lead packages, I don't care what company you're with, that will help you sponsor some people who are into your business, into your company, your team. That'll help you get some new people. But also, it will make you tough, because the vast majority of those people are going to say no, just like the vast majority of people you know in your regular life. If you know 10,000 people, I promise you, 10,000 of them are not joining your network marketing opportunity. Get over it. Most people aren't even cut out to be business owners anyway. So you got to be okay with the no's. But that's what I find. Going through a list of leads, 300 and some 30 leads, that's about 10 leads a day, every day. You go through that, call, text, or email, whatever you prefer, mix it up a little bit. You will get over your fear of rejection very, very quickly. The couple people that you do get to join your team, will make you won't even worry about the no's. Like, it just doesn't matter, because you'll see your check, and that can help you build whatever company, whatever business you're in. And then last but not least, we'll talk about the fear of failure. The failure, in my opinion, can be alleviated very, very quickly, within a couple of days, by treating network marketing like a real business, which it is. We talk about this $200 billion industry. We talk about the fact that network marketing is a business model, which it is. But people need to understand that it needs or can be treated like a traditional business, because it is. It's a business. And we're going to look at 3 phases, which again, you may or may not ever been taught this stuff before. I don't know, but I want to make sure that you have it. The 3 phases in traditional business are the initial investment. It's also known as capital outlay. Capital outlay is when you spend money, okay? You spend money, you put money up front, and you're in debt now. You're not in debt personally, but as far as your business expenses, your business that you started, you're in debt. The second part that you're in, after the business part, is you're in debt. The second phase you need to do, you need to break even. You need to break even. If you don't break even, you're losing in business. You are failing if you don't break even in business. And most business owners in America, last time I researched it, I think 80% of businesses fail. They close. Why did they close? Because they didn't make their money back. Because if you don't get to level 2, so your first step, initial investment, you're going into debt. Phase number 2, you must get there, break even. And then phase number 3, profit. Until you break even, any money you make is just a dream. It's a pipe dream, okay? So let's talk about most people in network marketing. Now, with our company, it only takes $50 to join. So people make that back fast. So in our company, people go from initial investment, they get their products and stuff. We have a system that we teach to help people make their money back within a day or 2, 3 days tops, which works anytime people use it. I've never seen it not work. That's just a record. We can't make income claims or guarantees, but I'm just letting you know personally, we have a money back guarantee with our company, but I personally have never had anybody use it because we show them how to make their money back quickly when they engage and when they want to learn these things. So they make their money back very quickly. I mean, how easy is it to make 50 or $100, right? And then everything else after that is profit. So when you sponsor people, all you want to do is help them make their money back and your profit goes through the roof. The problem is with a lot of network marketing companies and trainings is that they treat network marketing from an emotional level and not from a logical business level. So some people will join your company. I know some of them personally. They'll join the company and they'll be like, hey, what do I need to do? Blah, 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 blah. They say, hey, let's go talk to some people, sign some people up. They're never, let's get excited. Let's get fired up. They're not talking about the business side. You want to run a business, buddy, you need to break even. So we need to get either customers, distributors, trial consumers, something. We need to have a system in place for you to make your money back as fast as possible. See, our team, we have a system. We have a system in place to make your money back. Your company might have one. They might not. If they don't, you need to make one. Because if you, let's just pretend every company typically has like $1,000 package that everybody's promoting, right? That's fine. Let's say you spend $1,000 on your package. If your commissions, and again, typically once you add tax and shipping on whatever, it could be a $1,250, it might come out to $1,600, I don't know. But you at level 1 spent $1,600. I don't mean you personally, I don't know what your personal situation is, but I mean most people in network marketing companies. They get the big package, they'll come in $1,600, we'll see what it is. They do that. They may talk to 1 or 2 people because they're excited, they don't have any skills, there's no system. They get excited. They sign up 1 or 2 people from their, really, really close friends and family, maybe. Those 2 people ain't going to work. But the point is that person got a check for $800. They're so excited. I got $800. Oh my gosh, it's so real. And they fly off they're going to the events. They spend all that money. They're going to spend that money on auto ship and spend that money on events. And the bottom line is they still haven't broken even. They're still $800 in the hole. And then the next month, they might sign up another 1 or 2 people because they're excited to get another $800, but they have a $200-some auto ship for products or something like that. So actually, they're still in the hole, $600. And then see that 3rd and 4th and 5th month, they don't typically sign up as many people as they did at the beginning because there was no system in place, no onboarding, no initial training that helped people get their money back. The people they sponsored aren't even making half of what the other person made, not even close. And so they're still in debt. So after 3-4 months, a typical network marketing rep is still in debt by a couple $100. And every month that they have an auto ship, I'm not talking about them buying products above and beyond because they love the products. Most people will only really want to buy 1, maybe 2 products from their company consistently over time. Typically, people spend $200-some a month because the company makes them do that and has a culture of that to 1, pay their upline, but then number 2, to make sure they're staying active. Our company, we don't do that. $50 to join, $50 a month to stay active, and you get product for that. So we're really not doing this $200 stuff. In this today's day and economy, you got to respect people more than that. and you don't have to charge people that much money. But a lot of companies do, and it's okay. You can still win. But the bottom line is you need to make your money back, because at the end of a year or two, ask yourself, am I consistently making over and above my auto ship every month, plus I recouped my initial expenses? So you probably need to be at $300, $400, $500 a month every single month above your auto ship, which is probably 100 to $200 with most companies. You're breaking even. You got to really sit down one day. Don't be emotional. Don't think about the loyalty to the culture or anything like that. Always use the product or service if you love the product or service. But at some point, you got to sit down on paper. If you want to make 5, 10, 15, 20 grand a month ever, sit down on paper and say, okay, this is all my monthly expenses for this particular company. How much I spend every month. Ooh, there was an event this month. That's a lot of money. That's how much I joined to start. So negative this amount. Negative this amount. And this is my commission check. Oh, that month I didn't even get a check. Ooh. It might be ugly. We just don't know. Okay. So that's something that our company has been in business for 10 years, 6 years in network marketing. We've only had 3 events ever. We don't do events all the time just to do events. And our event tickets are just $40. Why? Because we don't want people to spend so much money that they're in debt all the time. We want people to make their money back, go into profit, and come to the event if you're a profitable business owner, to hang out with other profitable business owners. That's it. Because if you're not profitable, if you haven't done initial investment, level 1, level 2, break even, level 3, profit every month. If you're not profiting every single month, you're failing at business. And a way to get over the fear of failure, you got to make your money back. So do your calculations, figure it out. But that's just a little bit of training I wanted to provide. I think that type of stuff, talking like that, keeping it real, not emotional, not a lot of hype, not a lot of fun and giggles and partying, but we're talking about the hardcore cash money. When I went and cashed my last my check, I did regular deposit, went and pulled out the check amount. We're not playing. We're not playing with this thing. I tell people all the time, I don't make income claims, but I'm very, very happy with what we're doing. We're going to the top with this thing in a hurry, but I really still wanted people to know you got to treat this like a business. This industry for too long, people have been treating it like some type of hobby, fun, social atmosphere, and that's cool. But I can tell you personally, I don't know anybody that's going to make 5, 10 grand a month consistently, residually, walk away money, 10, 15, 20 grand. You're not going to make that if you don't treat this like a business and start prioritizing initial investment, break even, profit, and then have systems in place and training to teach new reps how to do the same thing. So it's cool to have fun. It's cool to be excited, all this kind of stuff. But if you want to make the real money, if you want to build a financial wall of security around your family that nothing can get through, you got to start treating this like a business. And that starts with understanding, having belief in the business model, the company, the product or service, belief in yourself, having no fear of failure and no fear of rejection. If you need me, let me know. I can help you with those things. But at the same time, I want to see you win. I've been knowing you a long time, and you deserve to win in 2019. No need for you not to be reaching your goals. All right. So this is what I got. Did this video just for you. If you need me, reach out, let me know, and we'll go from there. You have a great day.